Good morning, GPC family. Pastor Susie here in my kitchen, and I want to show you just a few of the things going on in my kitchen this morning. First is that I have a cookie sheet full of roasted vegetables, or ready, they're about to be roasted vegetables. So I was blessed this week with some vegetables. I was very excited to receive these. I'm still stretching food and making do, and I was really blessed with a few vegetables this week that came from a dear friend. And so I have some broccoli and some zucchini, some yellow squash, some Brussels sprouts, and some potatoes. So I marinated these in a Ziploc bag. I don't always do that, but I had so much. I actually had enough for 3 cookie sheets. So I cooked 2 of them yesterday afternoon, and then I have 1 more to do this morning. So this last one actually did get to marinate in a Ziploc bag, but the what I used on it was Dijon mustard. I mixed up, this was enough for all 3 cookie sheets, so it was about a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard, olive oil, and I don't know how much that was, maybe 1/3 of a cup, maybe a 1/2 of a cup, probably 1/2 a cup of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and then the spices, rosemary, and this mixture of Indian spice blend that's cumin, fenugreek, black caraway, fennel, and yellow mustard seeds. And I really, really like this Indian spice blend. I put it in a grinder, and I really, really like that. And then black pepper as well. So I put that on all of that, was enough for all of them. So it was quite messy when I was working it, massaging it in, if you will, to all the vegetables. And then I cooked 2 of the trays last night because I don't want to crowd them. I don't want to pile them up. I want the vegetables to have room to roast instead of bake, because if you pile them up, then and you cook them at a lower temperature, then they're baking, and they're also steaming, and they get a little bit mushy. So I want my roasted vegetables to have room to cook, and so I'm going to roast them at 475 for 30 minutes. So that's going on. So my kitchen's going to smell really good. Another thing that's going on in my kitchen this morning is that I am making tea. And what I like to do to give myself several servings is that I have this, I think this is really for brewing iced tea, but I actually use it because I really don't drink much iced tea. But so I like to use it for just making a big pot of tea. So it has this wonderful place for the loose tea. And so what I'm using this morning is I have some white tea from the English Tea Company. And so I've put in 4 tablespoons of white tea, and then I'm kind of low on black tea right now, but I mean loose tea, and so I'm trying to use up all the loose tea, but I do have a good supply of black tea that is tea bags. And so these are, just put in 3 of these, and these are Tetley's British breakfast tea. So I'm going to have a blend of black and white tea, and that will give me multiple servings, which is just really nice. It's like making a really big teapot. This is my teapot that I use for smaller batches, but since I drink morning tea, I'm going to do it in the big pot. So my oven is ready, and I'm going to put these in. And I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes. And then the other thing that I have going on in my kitchen this morning, all of us have multiple things happening in our kitchens every morning, right? So I'm doing the tea, and I don't usually roast vegetables in the morning. That's usually, an late afternoon thing to do, but I'm doing it today. I think my tea water's ready, so let me get that. But the other thing that I'm going to do is get my protein smoothie going. Similarly to my tea, and I'm going to add some more water to that in just a minute. So it just did that much right now, but I'm going to let that steep, and I'll add some more water to it and just to fill it up. But the other thing is I've got my protein smoothie going, and I do it in a large pitcher. My blender pitcher, and I usually get 4 servings out of this. So this is the 4th serving, and I just keep this in the fridge. But this morning, I'm going to stretch this a little bit further by just adding some almond protein milk to it. So I haven't been adding any protein almond milk to my smoothies. I've just been using the protein powder, the super green powder, and then other things that I have, frozen fruits, fresh fruits, and any vegetables. So you can see that it's bright green. But this morning I'm going to add a little bit just to stretch it. So I might get another half a serving, or I might get another full serving. We'll see. So that's the other thing that's going on in my kitchen this morning. And I'll come back and show you the roasted vegetables after they are finished, and maybe even show you the beautiful black tea as well. So I'll be back. Okay, it's been exactly 30 minutes. My roasted vegetables have come out perfectly, and you can see them steaming, and they will be absolutely delicious. Since I've just done my protein smoothie, I don't want a taste of vegetables right now, so I'll have some with my lunch, but they came out perfect. So when I put these into a container after they cool, I'll probably end up with at least a pint-sized container, if not more, and I can put some of these in the freezer. So I'm very grateful to have the squash and zucchini that came my way, and so I'm very thankful for those, and the Brussels sprouts, and so these will be absolutely delicious and nutritious. So I'm excited about my roasted vegetables. Also, I did my protein smoothie. I added some a little bit of protein almond milk. I only ended up about this much extra, so that can just be like a supplement drink to drink in the afternoon. And then for tomorrow's, I will start all over again and make another supply using all the things I have. I'll put in some almonds, raw almonds, flaxseed, the protein powder, the super green powder. I'll put in some spinach I have in the freezer, and probably some oranges and other fruits that I have. So all the things that make it very nutritious and delicious. I also have some apples, so I'll put some of those in as well. And then my blend of white and black tea. White tea has more antioxidants even than black, and so and it's got a little bit, it does have a nice bold taste, but it's a little bit more less bold than black tea is. But I really like this blend of white and black together, so that's what I have going here. And so it made this big pitcher together, and then I can just add a little bit of water as I go and make that go a little bit further. So those are kind of all the things going on in my kitchen this morning. I want to share with you just that. Well, I will share one thing with you. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to share this with you. And I'll talk about it again a little bit more later. But when I got home from worship on Sunday morning, there was a box at my doorway, and I wasn't sure what I had ordered, and then was like, oh my gosh, it's my new Bible. I've not bought a new Bible in quite some time. I have my favorite, which I've had for, I think, 19 years, and it's the New Oxford, this one, the New Oxford Annotated Bible. This is my go-to that I use all the time. But when I got home Sunday, I had actually ordered a new Bible, one that I've been wanting for quite some time, but it was on sale. And so I got it, and it is the Common English Bible. So I sat outside. It was a beautiful day on Sunday. I sat up, fixed my lunch. I sat outside on the patio and started reading, and I am going to love this Bible. It has so much in it. It has commentaries. It has, of course, all the study notes because it's a study Bible. It has color pictures, which my older Bible doesn't have, but it has color pictures at the beginning of each book. This is the one for Genesis. Isn't that beautiful? About the making of the world and the universe. I just think it's really spectacular. So I am excited for my new Bible, and I will get some dividers. I like to have the little divider tab, so I'll get some of those, and I just think it's going to be really, really wonderful. So I wanted to share with you my new Bible, and that I'm super excited about. I know that's a little geeky of me, but that's okay. You know me well enough to know that that's a part of who I am. So, but what I want you to know is that as your pastor, that I'm here for you. I want to be beside you in your life and faith journeys. That's my call. And I want to pray with you whenever you have need for prayer. And I want you to feel supported and loved, especially in this time of pandemic. And so know that I am here. If there's anything that I can do, just, give me a call. You can call the church office, leave a message, and I'll call you back. Messages that go to my pastor study phone come to my cell phone as a message as well, and so, or come to my email, and then I can hear them. It's really fascinating. I get an email that tells me someone has called, and I can push a button on my phone, and I can listen to your message. So I will call you back because I'm mostly working from my kitchen table, which is now my makeshift pastor study. So know that I am here. I love you. God loves you. And there's nothing you can do about it. May God's blessings of love and peace and faith and hope and joy be with you this day and always. Amen. Bye.